We're back again for part 4, I think it is. And I've been trying to do these, I film every morning and then edit and upload the footage that day. So this is not a project that I've filmed, you know, beginning to end and then divided up the footage. No, I'm doing this daily as y'all see it. But tomorrow we're having a garage sale. So I don't know that I'll be able to film tomorrow. If I do, it'll be later in the afternoon, or I might just wait until Sunday. But I don't want you to think that I have forgotten. If, you know, you don't see another episode tomorrow, that is the reason why. Today, I think what I'll do is, I'm going to set my signatures aside for now and do something to these covers before I bind it, you know. So I think what I want to do is put some dress pattern on there. Just, you know, glue it down just for something interesting on the back side. So let's do that. I believe I'm going to use some Yes Paste, which you can get at your craft store where the glues are. Look on the bottom shelf. If you've never seen it, it's just because you haven't been looking for it. It's probably there. Yes Paste is a starch-based adhesive that is really good for paper. It dries slowly, but it doesn't buckle your paper. It's really, really thick. I don't know if you can see how thick this is. And it comes out really thick, which you can use it just like it is, or you can water it down, make it thinner and easier to spread. If you add water, you know, you might get a little bit of buckling, but I usually find that it's not significant. Or you can use it as is. Okay. I've been debating with myself because I think this is the best adhesive to use on here because I really don't want these buckled too badly. So, you know, I need to either use like a spray adhesive or something like Yes Paste. But it's going to be difficult to spread, and with this thin tissue paper and the thick glue, that might be a mess if I don't thin it out. But then if I do thin it out, it might buckle these too badly. I don't mind a little buckling, but okay, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to go for it. Let's just see what happens. I want to get this out of the way before I stick my pattern in it. Get this out of the way because I need about 4 pieces of the pattern, and I want pieces that have, you know, a lot of the lines or stuff written on it. So I think I want like this right here. And I'm not going to cut it out because I don't want cut lines. I want to kind of tear it, but that can make a mess. So easy way to do it is just to wet the pattern. You can do this on pretty much any tissue paper. You probably can't see that. There you go. Just wet it and then tear it. That way you can get a torn edge, but you know, it's a fairly neat torn edge, put it that way. Now I'll get this over here, here. Now I'm just going to take a card and my paste and glue some of these on. Let me see. Maybe like that or something. Heck if I know. Alright. Let's see if we can make this thick stuff work. I'm going to just spread it on really thin and just above the pocket, you know. I don't need to go down inside there, I don't think. I'm smoothing it out with the clean side of the card. Okay. Where's my brush? I use this brush exclusively for glue because it got kind of narfed up and weird and stiff, so that's a great glue brush. Alright, do I want, let's just bring that over. And you can sort of decoupage with Yes Paste, you know, a little glue on top, a little glue underneath. It's not ideal, but it will work. When did that happen? Oh, who knows? I was trying to be so careful and neat, you know, like you know, pretending like I knew what I was doing, and that's what happened. Should know better. I'm wiping off the, I can feel a little bit of the paste on the envelope flap, or on the pocket flap thing. I was just kind of wiping that away so that it doesn't dry shut, because that would be really inconvenient. Do you see how awesome Yes Paste is? I can peel up this very thin tissue paper and reposition it and smooth it out, as long as you do it before the paste dries. It's not a problem. There's just very few glues that will let you do that. They dry too fast and the tissue sticks, and once it's down you can't peel it up. Not without tearing it to bits. Oh, I really like that. Yes, I do. Now we're looking more junky and delicious. Make sure these little edges are down. This is going to help to hold my zippers down too. You know, I was kind of concerned about them coming up. I think they're going to be fine now. I think I should do it on the back side, or on the front side too. What do you think? I do. Let's do it. I'm going to get a clean piece of paper here so that I don't glue my folio to the paper. Clean meaning no glue on it. It's not exactly clean. Alright. Now, and what I usually do when I pull the glue out like this is I will sometimes just put the foil over it and kind of seal it up. and it will stay usable for several days like that, you know, if you seal it up good. That's just what I do, and I do it that way because this jar, you know, it was hard to get down into the bottom. I had to use the spatula. I can't really dip in there without covering my hands, so that's the only reason why I scoop it out. Normally, if it's just a little bit used, or if I have the smaller jar, I just dip straight from the jar. So there's nothing special about the foil, in case you were wondering. Now, I think that probably just needs to dry, and it's going to take, you know, probably a good hour or more for it to be completely dried and cured. And I'm going to wash my hands, and then I'm going to come back and show you one more thing for today, and then we will do another part next time. So be right back. Let's revisit the signatures again for just a minute. Several people had asked if I would show how I folded some of them in the last video, because I did that all speedy video. So I'll just show you. I'll do a flip through of these, show you where I'm at and where I think we're going. Okay, this one I cut this piece of cardstock in half, or not in half, but I cut a strip off of it anyway, and folded it like this. I folded it right there, and then that didn't work, so I had to move it and fold it there, and you know, whatever. So it's like that. It'll have a little fold out thing on the back. So there we go. This one I folded like this, and when I get ready to either glue or sew these, I don't know which one I'm going to do, I will most likely cut right here and either just toss this piece or wrap it around to the other side. I'm not sure, but that's where I'm at with it right now. And then the next one is this, and it tends, some signatures when you're folding papers tend to get bulky at the bottom because, you know, you usually fold up. So to kind of even that out, I will take these smaller ones and bind them at the top. You know, no, I don't want everything centered, so I might stick that one right there. And this one was just this strip of scrapbook paper that I folded in half, and then brought that over, pulled that down, brought that over. So when it's bound, the binding edge is right here. It'll be bound right there, like that. And then this I will either glue or sew, and there'll be a little pocket there. And then over here, I don't know, I might cut something out, make a pocket there, or I might just leave it a fold out, I don't know. But that's where I'm at with that. And I've stuck just a few other papers in here. This one was folded just like this, so there'll be a little pocket, but I thought I might take this and attach it here to make a flap, like that, and that gives an extra writing surface. And then this one I had, where did I have that? In here? No. On the back? I don't remember. on here. I don't remember. Okay. Oh, I know. This one was going to make the flap like that so that it was wider, and then I think I wanted this one here. Yes, that's how I wanted it. And I'll end up putting something here. You know, I'm not a big fan of just blank space. It may be something decorative, it may be another lined paper, I don't know. These are just some options. So anyway, that's how I did the fold for that one. For this next one, okay, yeah, I had that there. This piece is just a long strip of scrapbook paper, which I folded down so that it would be the right length here. Folded it over like this, and then I pulled that up like that. And then that way, you know, these edges will be secured. I've got a little pocket right here that I can put, you know, one of those little tags or a little piece of something on either side. And I'm going to put this, I'll probably glue it down right there so it's got a writing surface. And then the same thing over here, like that. This one, I just fold it like that. This one, did like that. I stuck a post-it on it. I may do other things, you know, I don't know. I haven't got very far, obviously, but that's where I'm at with that one. And over here, this piece of scrapbook paper I left whole, folded it in half this way, folded the sides in so that it would be the right width, and then the bottom up. So it's like this, and there will be a pocket. This is where it will be bound. It'll have pocket here, pocket here. And like I said, I'll probably cut this and wrap the end around, or just cut that excess piece off because it adds unnecessary bulk. So there's that. And this one will probably go right here. This is that paper stack. And I folded it. I didn't even make any sense of why I folded it where I did. I just folded it so that it will be bound right there. And then you can put stuff here. And on the other side, I folded it like that. And then tuck that under. That will be secured, so it'll be a little pocket. This one is another one just like that one in the other book. Fold it down so that it's the right height, and then flip this up to make a little pocket on either side. Like that. And I have this stuck back here. Like that. I think. Or was it on here? It might have been on there. Makes more sense on there because this already has lines. I'll put it there. Oh, and where'd I put that? Was that there? It might have been there. I don't like that there. I might put that there. I'm going to rethink that. Okay, this one. No, I think I had this one here. I did. Yeah, I'll probably glue that or sew it across the top so that you can flip up and, you know, see the sewing machine. But it was just a 8.5 by 11, I guess, sheet. Folded sort of in half. Folded this one toward the inside. Folded that one toward the outside. So it's got a couple fold outs. This one was a cut down piece. Fold it over. And I think I wanted that right there. Let's scrap off another piece I cut off. Okay. This one, let's pull that out so I don't confuse myself. Okay. I just, you know, I don't know why I fold like I do. I just do. I can't explain it. it will be bound right here. And then this will be the other side, so it'll, you know, pull out like that. And I think I wanted that right there to write on. And this one is, oh yeah, this I think I had planned to put right there, attach it like that. And this one for the inside, I put a post-it there, and it seems like I wanted to do something with that, but I don't remember. Maybe it was supposed to go there. I bet it was. Yeah, I think it was. Or what was that for? I don't know. See, I moved everything around, now I've forgotten. Okay, anyway, you get the idea. Oh, this one, I mean, you can see what I did. Folded the sides in. I folded it in half first, and then folded the sides in so that it would fit properly. Folded the bottom up for a pocket, and then it was still too tall, so I folded this down and it cracked. Because, you know, this paper's really brittle, so I'm probably just going to whack that off. And then I will definitely be using some kind of tape or something to reinforce that, because it's wanting to fall apart in my hand. And then I'll figure out what I wanted to do with that. So, see, that's it. I don't know why I fold the way I do. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no logic behind it. I just fold little sad papers. And what I will do, and I did this off camera because it takes forever, because it's just kind of me trying stuff out, is I just kind of flip through these and I'll look and see, you know, I imagine myself it being like the real journal. This is for here, I remember now. And, you know, and I'm flipping through it and seeing what's there, how it makes sense, and I'll think, oh, maybe I need a writing surface there, so I'll find a piece of paper and stick there, and, you know, flip through here. Maybe I want to make that longer. And this one, that's a, you know, white blank space I don't care for, but I've already got plenty of writing areas, so I'll just save that. I'll put something decorative there, you know, who knows, maybe one of those or something. So I do leave some space for decorative things, and then I also look for ways to add more writing surfaces and different papers, just because it's fun and interesting. And then I'll put it aside and I'll go through this one, and then I'll go back to this one, and then I'll go back to this one, and then I'll rearrange, and then I'll look for more papers, and, you know, it's just that kind of thing. It's just trying stuff out, see what works, what doesn't, and a lot of changing my mind. The next thing we're going to do on the next video, which, like I said, I don't know if it'll be tomorrow or the day after, but we need a closure. Some kind of closure. And I don't know what that's going to look like. Don't know what that's going to be. But be thinking about that. If you have ideas, let me know. I really don't want just a, you know, I mean, you can do the wrap a ribbon and tie. No, I don't want that. That's I don't know. That's just not interesting. It's not speaking to me. Although I could just use a bundle of these to wrap around and tie. But, no, it's too fussy or something. I don't want to do that. I'll do something else with these. Don't know what yet. But I've got this that wouldn't be too offensive to wrap around and tie, because it's kind of cool, right? I could do that. That wouldn't bother me. Or I've got, you know, tons of these. Now, I don't know how it would close. I have some long enough to tie, but I don't want to do that. That doesn't make sense. But how can I make it? I might have some kind of a buckle that I could put on there. I don't know. So I'm going to be thinking about a closure, and y'all help me think. Throw out some ideas if you can think of something good. I've got a bunch of these, you know, hair bands that I could, you know, do the thread through around the button thing, do that deal. But I don't know. So throw out some ideas if you got them, and then I will see you in a day or two.